My name is Army Private Jesse de la Cruz. I was wounded in Iraq when my vehicle hit an IED. The blast resulted in the loss of my left leg. My name is actually Jesus de la Cruz, but everybody calls me Jesse, and this is my wife, Sunshine. We met at the hospital. She worked inside of the pharmacy, and I just happened to see her one day.
It was busy. It was really busy that day. He's kind of trying to talk to me, and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get you through the check-in process. He followed it up with, do you have a boyfriend? I think you're really pretty. And so I ended up giving him my number. And then he thought I gave him a fake number and name.
Right, yeah. Because her name's Sunshine, and I hadn't met anybody with the name Sunshine, and so I certainly didn't think she gave me the right name. And so I remember walking out and reading the little paper that she gave me, and I thought, why would you give me a fake name? And but a fake number is what I thought too, but I called and it worked. We have 3 children, 17, 16, and 9.
As a family, we like to go do a lot of outdoors things. Like, we try to go camping, we like to do fishing.
From a young age, I started thinking about the military, so I did JROTC in high school. With 9/11 happening, I decided it was time to do my part as well. And I was really excited to do it. I was happy to do it, and I would do it again. The day I was wounded, it started off as a typical day. I mean, we were on QRF, which is Quick Response Force. At the time, we were going to be escorting some EOD trucks with us. It was actually my very first day in our lead vehicle. And so I was new, the newest one there, the greenest one there. So, I was pretty like, okay, I'm excited about this. Let's see what's going to go on. And much like you and I are talking now, like a light just went off, and before I knew what happened, really, I was kind of just shaking my head, waking up a little bit. I could smell explosives had gone off. I think inside I knew something bad had happened. When I went to get up, posture up, as when I noticed my leg came up and it was missing from about the knee down. And then I was lucky enough that we were able to make it back to a med station. I don't remember much after that. I woke up in Landstuhl. Was the first memory I had was waking up in Germany in the hospital. From that point on, it was just, things came real fast.
We were really young when we got our first house. We weren't thinking that far into the future about how, his injury would progress and all the different surgeries he would have. Having to think about that and growing old in a house that's not built for you to be able to move freely around in, that's a hard thing. It's not something you want to see the person that you love have to go through.
Because I was young, I was thinking, this will force me to have to move, to walk, to keep strong, and it became kind of a nightmare. I started sleeping downstairs in the room or on the couch, and then moving around with my wheelchair. You hit a lot of walls and doors, and you mark things up and crack and break things. The things that I see in some of the homes for our troops, homes that really catch my attention are the wider hallways and doorways, the lower countertops, everything on one floor, being able to access washers and dryers, as well as concrete around the house, being able to take out the trash while I'm in my wheelchair, and being able to, traverse around the house without having to use a prosthetic. Having bathrooms you can move around in is underrated. Those are all things that make me really excited.
It offers that freedom, that sense of, you can do it, and accomplishment, and being able to not feel...
a different level of independence.
Yeah, independence, exactly.
Homes for our troops is a godsend.
Everybody that's a part of the program is so kind, so giving. They want to make sure that the people in their program are taken care of, are thriving. That's incredible.